Okay, good day, everyone. How are we doing today? Today we are going to be looking at how to create um, flyers and other things with Canva. My name is Nwachukwu Gochukwu God's Crown. I am the lead consultant of SLM Pedagogue Special Education Consults. If you are looking at my phone background here, you can see the icon of Canva. And as a matter of fact, what I want to teach us is what we can do with our smartphone. Once you have a good smartphone, you can actually achieve this. Now, you click on Canva. When you click on Canva, Canva will open as you're looking at it, it's opening. But Canva is database. It uses network. So anytime you want to use Canva to make your designs, the network must be on. As you can see, my network is on. So Canva has opened. Let me close that and that's displayed. Now, we are going to start by making a design. If you look at this very background from up, you will see for you documents, whiteboard, social media, presentation, videos, websites, etc. These are things that you can do with Canva. Then if you are scrolling, you will see some of the things that I have designed here, all these things that are here. I designed them with Canva, but that's not what we are here to do this night. Now, what I want to design is a poster. So you go to where you want to design the poster. When you look at all the templates that we have here, you see templates for Facebook. Perhaps what you want to design is a poster that you want to post on Facebook page. But it doesn't mean that any place you design it, that you will not have what you want. Any place you design it, you still have what you want. So let us go to poster. These are posters. I can choose one design I want to work on. Okay, let me choose this design. I've chosen that design. The design is opening. I'm waiting for it to open so that I can work on it. The network these days is very poor. That's why this thing seems as if it's taking a whole lot of time. Now, this is a poster. If you look at the top, you will see a picture. There's a picture there. It means that this is a poster. You can actually add a kind of picture to it. So all you do is to click. As I click it, you see that it has highlighted. You see that very purple line. So these very designs, they are already made. All you need to do is to perhaps remove some things and edit and put your own, change some colors. Perhaps you don't like the colors that you have there. So as I've clicked on this very picture, I can click on replace. You see replace down there. When I click on replace, it will take me to my gallery. This is my gallery. These are the pictures I have. I can go to the place. I can go to a particular folder where I want to get the picture. You see recent. If you click on that very arrow that's showing recent, it will bring you, the arrow that is pointing at it will bring you to your files where you can pick your pictures. So I can actually click here and it will open. I can select any picture I want. If it is my logo, I want to use that one to replace. I will click my logo. For instance, when I click my logo, it will automatically appear here as it has appeared. If it's another picture that you want to click or you want to use, you can always bring it for several things that you want to use. That is how you change it. Now, this very logo appeared here, as you can see it. Now, I can equally replace it. Perhaps it's not what I want. I can decide to put a picture there instead of a logo. If I put a picture there, you see the picture is there. I can actually move this very picture and place it, shift it. All you need is to hold it, just hold it. Just put your hand there, hold it and move it. You can move it anywhere you like and fix it. You can actually bring it down and extend it from this very arrow if the thing is not showing well. and still bring it down so everything will show well, everything will rhyme. As you can see, I have changed that very picture. The write-up that is here, I can delete it. All you need to do is to click on it. When you click, you see delete. You click on delete, it will go out. This very spot that is here, I can equally delete it. You click on it, you click delete, it will go out. Now, how do you input test in what you are doing? You see, this very test, I can actually move it and take it to any place I want. I can actually move it and take it to any place I want. All I need to do is to click in the test. As you can see, I've clicked in this very test. I can decide to move this very test from here to up. All I need is just to hold it and drag it. It will just move. I can move it any place I want. I can still bring it down to where it was. So what do I need to do? If I want to edit this very test, what I'm going to do is I have clicked on it. I can click edit from down here, or I can just highlight it. I can just highlight it. As you can see, you just hold it and leave it. It will highlight. So as it has highlighted, you see that the keyboard is out for you to write what you want to write. So I can change it to IPSEC. IPSEC. So from here, you can write anything that you want to write. You can equally increase. You can edit this very text, the font. If you look down here, this place that I'm dragging, all you need is to just hold and drag. Shift right or left. So from here, you can do anything that you want to do. You can shift it to the right or to the left. So if perhaps this very text that I have put, I don't like the font, I can come to the font size and increase the font. I can hold this very line and drag it to the right. As I'm dragging to the right, you see this very font will increase. It will increase. I can equally hold this thing down and bring it here. You hold it at the front where you have this very white line at the front. When you hold it, you can extend or you bring it back. So I can just extend or bring it back here. Then I can pick it and put it here, anywhere you want it to be. So all these things that you are seeing as tests, when you click each of them, you can actually edit them and put anything that you want. As I click on this one now, you see how it appeared. So I can actually edit anything I want to edit there. Okay, let us assume that I don't want to edit anything there. Let me click out. I don't want to edit anything there, but I want this very text color to change. I don't like the color. What do I need to do? I have to come here. You see colors. When I click on color, I can actually change the text color. I can scroll up with the color I'm looking for. I can change it to red. I can change it to any color of my choice. Depending on what you are designing and the background that you want to get, you can change your color. So that is that's just about that. Then this very text that you are seeing, I can format it. If you want to format it, you click on format where you have the bold B. So you click on format, you can centralize, you can take it to the beginning, you can justify it, you can underline. Anything that you click, you can italize, you can make it bold. Anything that you want to do, you can make it capital letter, you can make it small letter. Where you make it capital letter and small letter is from where you have small letter A and capital letter A. You can even bullet it. You click on bullet. You can even bullet it. We click on bullet. Bullet is the one that is by the left, where you have three lines with three black dots. There you can equally put numbers. Numbers, you see where it is by the left. You can actually do all these things in your test that you are formatting. Now, you can change the font of the text. Perhaps this very font is not the font you like. Let me use a bigger one so that you can see. It's not the font you like. You click on font. When you click on font, there are fonts here. You can go up or come down. Anyone that you choose, it will apply. It will apply. You see that very font has changed. Prompt board. Anyone that you click, we apply. You can change your font from here and get whatever font that you desire, depending on what you want your font to look like. So this is where you change the font from. When you finish, you can always click, or you see where you have cancel, where you have font. You see that very cancel button. You can cancel. When you cancel, it will bring you back here. Then you have this style, test style. If you click on the test style, you can change the test style. It can make it heading, subheading, or body of text. So this only one is subheading. I can make it heading. If you make it heading, see it has changed. If you make it subheading, it has changed. If you make it body text, it will become smaller. So I make it heading. It's a heading. Let it just be big there. Then I close it. And then you move. If you want to space this very text, you see where you have spacing. When you click on spacing, you see these two lines that are here. There are two types of spacing that you do. You can space the text horizontally or vertically. So letter spacing, when you hold this very white dot and move it, you see what will happen. It will start spacing the letter. You can actually increase. Let me increase it from here so that you see what is going on. You can actually space the letter. So you can see you're spacing the letter. You can equally compress the letter. This is from where you space and you compress. Then the one that is done, you can extend, or so this one happens if perhaps this very text is 2. Let me make it 2. Let me compress it and put another text down so that you see what will happen. Okay, let me say gov ifsec. Now, if I go back to that very place I was doing the spacing now, if I do like this now, you see how it is coming down. So as I'm moving it, you can bring it or bring them closer. Do you understand? If you are bringing them, you can actually place your text like this. You see how they come too close, you can separate them. So this is from where you do it. You can use your anchor buses, any one that you want to use. You can actually use any of these anchor buses down here. Then you click here. This is spacing. Then this is where you give effect to the text. In fact, this thing is self-instructing. The effect, how you want the text to look like. If you want the text, if I click here, this very text is going to change. Let me bring it down here so you'll be seeing the changes. If I click here, are you seeing the changes? It has changed to this. If I click here, it has changed to like this. So as you are looking at it, anything that you click, that is how it is going to change. To change to what you have clicked. So anything that you click, it will change there. So this is where you give the effect. Then this effect is the style. Then you can go to shape. If you click on shape, how you want this thing to appear. If you click here, it will become a curved text. So this is a text now. I can actually put it up here like a curve, like a curve. So it can become a curve shape. You can make it a straight text by clicking here. You can make it a straight text. So you decide on what you want to do in the exact. So this is animate. In this way, animate, when you click it, you see what is here. Anything you want, anyhow you want the text to appear. Perhaps you are doing anything, you can click any of these things. You see how the text is going to appear at the end of the day. So the text will be changing. So this is just that. Oh, this is basic animations. Then this is writing animation, depending on how you want to. So exaggerate. So anything you want to do, you can actually get them here. So let us click out and come down a little bit. We are still doing about this very test. Transparency. If you click on your transparency, you can reduce. If you bring this to, you see, as they are going down, they're reducing. As they are moving up, it is coming bolder, so you can reduce. So perhaps you want this very test to be at the background. Perhaps you want this very test to be at the background. For instance, you want this test now to be at the background. You don't want it to like show too much. You want it to be faded at the background. Let me put it up here. So when you go to this very transparency, you can actually fade it and make that very thing to be at the background. You can equally use it on pictures. What are this picture that you see, and I can make it to be at the background. It will just be at the background. You're looking at it. So this picture is not at the background. So I can put another picture in front of it and put things there. It will show. So you can use it on pictures or anything. So you can use this very thing to, fade or make what you're doing bolder. So I just want to take out my time and show us how to handle everything that has to do with text editing and everything. Then this is position. This is what we use to effect automatic position. If you want the text to go backward, if you click here, this thing has gone backward. But you are not going to see it because of the background. But if I shift this thing, you are going to see it. If I shift this very one, you're going to see it. It has gone to the background of this very one, at the back of this very one. So you can bring it forward. Yeah, you see, it has come forward. Then you can take it to the front, uh, front, to the back. Here, you can make this thing to align left. You can make this thing to align in the middle. You can bring this very picture to the middle. Everything that you have clicked, whether it is text or picture, anything that you want to fit anywhere, it is not at the middle. If you want to centralize it, you click on center. It will be centralized. It is aligned by itself. If you want it to go to the bottom, you click on bottom, it goes to the bottom. If you want it to go to the right, it goes to the right. So this is how to do all these things. If you want it to go to the top, it will go to the top, back to where it was before. So these are the things that you use to move these things to various positions, whether it is a text or whether it is a picture, anything that is here. Once you click it, you can actually use all these things on it. Then you see these very colors that are here, the color that you see here. Let me click this very orange color. I can actually change this very orange color if it is not okay by me in my design. And you can change the color of anything here, any background here. This background that is white here, I can change this white background. I can just change it. This very white background that you are seeing here, the white background. Let me click it. The white background that you are seeing, I can change it to another color. Watch what is going to happen. I can change it to blue. It will become blue. I can change it to any color. It can turn to any color. I can change it to any color of wish. There are other colors. If you go down here, I can change it to green. I can change it to any color I like. So when you are designing any background that you see, you can change it. Let me take it back to white. It was. Then this very color that you are seeing here can equally be changed to any color of your choice. So as you can see, I can change it to blue. You see, it has changed to blue. So when you are designing, you are at liberty to choose whatever color that you want. You are at liberty to choose whatever color that you want that suit what you want to do. So I can just change this very color like this. So any background that you are seeing here, you can change the color. So like the background of this, my picture here is black. I can actually try to change the color. You can see the colors are changing. I can bring it back to black. Uh, so you can change the background. So if you are changing the background will paste at the front. The picture will go backward. But it's for you to know how to bring the picture backward. So like if you have done something, you don't know how to undo it. Like as I've done this one, now that reminds me. You look at the two arrows at the top, where the the time is reading. You click on the arrow. Once you are clicking on the arrow back, it will be going back. It will be going back. As you are clicking it, it can bring you to wherever you were before you change anything. Yes, you see, we have gotten to this place again. So whatever thing that you have changed, feel free to experiment. You can always come back or go forward. Now let us assume that here now you want to put more than one picture in this very design, and what you have here is just one space for picture, but you needed to put more pictures. Let's assume that you want to compress this picture here. There are other people that need to be on this very flyer. You need to put another picture. What do you need to do? You compress it as I've compressed it. So when you compress it, you click out, then you go to uh, 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 so when you have clicked it out, you bring it where it will appear. Click on these very arrows that appear. So when you click on these very arrows and you will come back here. Let us see. I want to I want to duplicate. Want to duplicate. Okay, let us do something as I've gotten to this very place. As I've gotten to this place, you know how we get to this very place. Let us do something here. That reminds me. So you highlight this very picture. As I highlight it, you see the delete at the center there. You see these three white dots, you click it. So when you click it, this very picture from here, you can change what this picture look like. You can click on detach image. Let's see what will happen. So when you click on detach image, you see this very image, what it is looking like now. It has been detached from where it was. So it has been detached. So it is no longer as small as it was. So in this very place that you put this very image now, you can add another picture. So you are going to do replace. So when you click replace, it will bring you into your inbox. You add another picture uh, here. So you have two pictures now. So let us assume that these two pictures are supposed to feature in this very poster. You can equally reduce this one and place it here, or take it to any part of the flyer you want it to be, or take it to any part of anywhere you want it to be. You just place it there. So this is how you are going to be adding pictures. This is how you are going to be adding pictures. As you see this one now, it is no longer difficult. So when you click on plus, this thing will turn to 2. You click 1 and bring it out. You can always click on replace. Then you can bring in another picture that you wish to put to replace it. Then you can extend. So this is how to, add pictures and put pictures and names. So when you put the picture and the name of the person, let us assume that you want to write somebody's name, you can always click on any text and copy it or move it. You can click on it. When you click on it, you can click on the plus. Anything that you want be 2 to be double, click on the plus that is there. So when you click on that very plus, you can always move it. So here you can edit this thing and fix the name that you want to put there, like Mr. Ben. So you can actually come here too. You can actually click out. Then you come here. You can fix this very name here. Mr. Mark. So this is how you design with this very Canva. You design flyers. So there is nothing different from what I have done. When you pick up other templates here, you want to use them to design. You can actually design a whole lot of things. When you pick them up, you can actually design anything that you want to design. So this time around now, people can go for practice and they practice something and see what you can come up with. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So people can come up with something. You see what I'm doing? This thing can be at the background. So here, even this very color that you say, you can change it. If the color is not giving you what you want, you click on it, click on color. When you click on color, you can turn it to whatever thing that you like, whatever thing that pleases your mind, that you feel that is going to be a better color. That can feature there, and it will be okay. So you can always change all these things. So this very particular lesson, we are going to stop it here. Just go through it. Anything that you don't understand, you can ask questions. We'll put you through the more. As I look at this very poster, you see that it is the poster that we used to practice. There's a lot of things that are there. So now we have finished design. Let us assume that you have finished designing. That you have designed this very poster. This is looking very rough. It is not well placed. But I hope we understand what actually happened here. What actually happened here is that we use this thing to practice. And we cannot come and start, putting everything like together. But you understand what we have done. The purpose is for practicing. So you have finished doing this thing. What do you do next? You click out. When you click out, everything is like this now. So you go to these very 3 dots. You see this very arrow that is facing up at the end. At the end, when you click on it, you will see what will happen. I'm waiting to see what will happen. You see download. So you have to download this very thing into your phone memory for use. So you click on download. It will tell you MP4 video uh, self-download setting. So you click on this, it will bring out other options. JPG. So you see where I click, you see where it is suggested. It is as suggested. So you know what you want to download it as. So you click on that very arrow that is facing down. At that very suggested, it will bring out all these things. PDF, standard, best for documents and emailing. So if what you have designed is what you want to use as a document or you want to email to somebody, you use PDF standard. Then PDF print for best printing. You see different type of things. Then you have best for sharing. If it is what you want to share online, JPEG is best for sharing, best for complex image illustration. So whatever thing that you want to do, you have to make the decision of what you want to do with it. Then you click, I click on JPEG. That's what I want to download it as. Then I click on download. So when I click on download, this thing will start a process called rendering. This thing will start a process called rendering. Sometimes, if the network is very, very bad, the rendering takes much time. But if it is not, it will just render. So as it has rendered here, you see that it has bring me to places you want me to upload. Do I want to share it to WhatsApp? Do I want to put it in my whatever? So I want to share it to WhatsApp. I click WhatsApp. When I click WhatsApp, I will choose where I want to share it. So I go to my second WhatsApp. That's where I want to send it. I go there, I click on it, I click send. So when I click send, it will come up like this. Always go down here and delete this so that it will not be coming with text. So when you delete it, you share it. So once you have shared it, look at what you have gotten. So that then you have pulled it out from there. Okay, let us go back to that very app. It says save to gallery. It has its own memory automatically. It has saved it there. Then let us assume that you don't want to go that way. What do you do next? You click on these very three dots that are here. So when you click these very three dots that are here, you see create new design. If you click on it, it will take you to a place where you're going to create new design. You see import files. You see save, save to folder, make a copy. You can actually make a copy through here. Share, you can see share, uh, version history, view all comments, whatever, whatever. So this is where you get all these things from. And let us click out. So it's very easy. It's quite interesting. You can always do it, and it's good. It's good actually. You can actually design a whole lot of things using this very uh, Canva. Okay, we are going to stop this very lesson here. Like I said earlier, if you have any question you want to ask, you can go ahead and ask your questions. And after this very class, I would like people to design something that is very beautiful and send on the platform. Let us see what you have designed. Thank you very much.